This is KMAC Red Raider Nation's Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by Terry County Tractor.
All right, back with you here on Countdown to Kickoff. For a breakdown of Texas Tech's opponent, we bring in Joseph Duarte, Cougars beat writer for the Houston Chronicle. Joseph, thanks for joining us. And, you know, like Matt Wells, Dana Holgorsen entering his third year, and like Wells, probably needs to win a little bit more here in 2021.
Absolutely. It's, you know, the two sides are almost in mirror images right now. Dana has gone 7-13 his first 2 years. Now he hasn't really had a normal year. You know, last year was COVID. The year before, he was just getting things situated and was some time away from getting his guys in place, getting the roster numbers up. So really this year is I guess if you want to say his first real season going in. It is a huge one. They haven't performed well in the previous two. You know, his contract went up this year where he's making $4 million a year. And at Houston, they don't pay that type of money, if it ever.
All right, Joseph, who are some of the offensive weapons other than QB Clayton Tune and those former Red Raiders, Tayzon Henry and Keyshawn Carter, that Red Raider fans need to know about before kickoff in this one?
Well, Nathaniel Dell is their second-year receiver. He's the speedster of the bunch. Sort of going to be the guy that replaces Marquez Stevenson, who's in the NFL now. And then you look, I know offensive linemen don't get a lot of attention, but the center, Cody Rusty, is a two-time All-Conference USA player at La Tech that they brought in this offseason to upgrade that spot. And then, you know, you did mention, you know, the backfield, but my third guy would be Christian Trahan. He's the big tight end.
And Marcus Jones is one name Texas Tech fans might know from that Cougars secondary, but their defense returns a lot of experience, Joseph, and plenty of players from Power 5 conferences as well.
They've gotten Son Hippolyte from Colorado. They've gotten Thabo Nwaki from Oklahoma State. But then as you move forward, that first and second level, I think that's really where the difference is going to be for Houston this year. They didn't have a lot of depth at linebacker last year. Now they're saying that this is the heart and soul of the team with Donovan Mooden. He's the team captain at the middle spot. And then you have Deontay Anderson, who started at Mississippi State. He transitions from safety to linebacker this offseason, and it went really, really well. So you set that up. You got two guys that are able to do things, and they've got about 10 or 12 guys that they can rotate on the D-line.
And while you're waiting for kickoff, go to cron.com to check out Joseph Duarte's coverage of the Cougs. Joseph, thanks for your time, man. So out goes Joseph. We slide Phil Mayer back in for another fill in the blank. We were just talking about the Cougars defense there. Phil, what would you say is the strength of the Red Raiders defense going into this contest?
I'd say it has to be the linebacker group. This roster is loaded with linebackers who blend an excellent combination of talent and experience. You have Colin Schooler, a thumper with a nose for the football, who's the FBS active leader in tackles for loss. Then there's Krishawn Merriweather, whose sideline-to-sideline speed helped him rack up a team-high 75 tackles last year. You also have two-time All-Big 12 honorable mention Rico Jeffers, former transfers in their second year at Texas Tech in Jacob Morgenstern and Brandon Boyer-Randall. And what's more, all of those players are seniors. Combined with the Power 5 transfers brought in to solidify the secondary, this defense should be a lot better about knowing where to be on the field and finishing tackles.
A lot of names there, and coming up on board games, I think we'll probably reference at least one of those guys. Probably two. We don't want to use the same one. Appreciate that, Phil. You know, a lot of those guys on the defense are going to know exactly what to expect from a couple of Cougars on the offensive side of the ball later tonight. Let's send it back to our buddy Eric Kelly in Houston for more on a couple of familiar faces that are on the other sideline.
Game one of the regular season, not one that you would assume the average college football player would need any extra motivation to get up for, but whether they like it or not, for the Red Raiders, the game this weekend will feel a little bit more personal at NRG with some of their former teammates on the other sideline. Three former Texas Tech players of note now on this Houston Cougar team in the form of Keyshawn Carter, Tayzon Henry, and Alex Hogan. Both of the offensive players in this group also left the program after they had a decent impact on the field. Henry racked up nearly 500 total yards in both of his seasons in Lubbock and found the end zone 12 times. And Carter seemed primed for a big season next to Eric Ezukanma in 2021 after a campaign in which he was second on the team in catches and touchdowns and third in receiving yards.
You know, it's going to be just like going against any other opponent, honestly. It's not much to say to those guys. besides good luck. I mean, I'm not really interested in having a conversation with them until after the game.
You know, I think that's one of the fun things about this game is there's a lot of high school teammates, a lot of high school rivals. Certainly you've got guys that they've played against and with that are in the game. And you do that in the state of Texas, not only guys that used to be here at Texas Tech, but high school. You know, there'll be a lot of matchups in that game that those guys have gone against each other.
Now, while we mentioned 3 former Red Raiders who are on the Houston roster, there's a pretty good chance only one of them finds the field against Texas Tech, as Carter is the only one currently listed on Houston's 2-deep depth chart.
All right, thank you very much, Eric. Before we go to break, here's the slate of games you can watch right here on KMAC later today. Right after we're done, it's second-ranked Oklahoma hosting Tulane in a game that was originally scheduled for New Orleans but had to be moved after Hurricane Ida. Then when that one's done, Alabama opens up its title defense against 14th-ranked Miami and Atlanta in the Chick-fil-A kickoff. And in prime time, probably the college game. Yeah, it's the college game of the week. 5th-ranked Georgia faces off against number 3 Clemson. That's scheduled for a 6:30 start. All right, we are scheduled for a quick break here. When we return, Eric Kelly has one more visit with us. He'll talk about the Texas Tech transfer that's getting a second chance in Power 5 football, and later what to watch for in the game between the Red Raiders and the Cougs.